Hi everyone, it's Suzanne Wagner. Thank you for joining me, and we are doing the numerology and the astrology for December 13th, 2020. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 11. The number 11 is associated with Leonardo da Vinci. It's a transcendental number. It's a number that expands your awareness, and you suddenly step out of your own bubble and you see what's possibly in other people's bubbles, or you just see into a bigger picture and how everything is connected. So the number 11 reminds us that expansion is all about trust. And trust that we have the ability to listen to those promptings of our heart and soul. Trust in the ability to reach past our known self and into that energetic potential that is within. But with all moments that require a risk, there is always the potential of failure. We all have to repeatedly face that fear and prove again and again that fear of failure does not mean failure. Often the fear of failure has more power over our psyche than actual failure, because the fear will pick the worst case scenario. But in reality, more often than not, we get some of what we were going for when we risk, and we learn important lessons along the way. The astrology for today. The moon continues in idealistic Sagittarius. I think, considering the negative COVID news at the moment, this gives a bit of enthusiasm and optimism as we go forward, which is much needed in this time of transition. Mercury squares to Neptune and mucks up communication in all forms. Expect those with the intention to confuse, to distract anyone that listens with unproven facts, mislead them, and send them off in directions that make no sense, and give instructions that are contrary to finding what we seek. Know that there is very confused energy running around. We're sort of in between these two eclipses, remember, and so it's sort of like waves crashing on two sides of a cliff. So keep the faith, but stay grounded in the reality. It is essential to not deceive ourselves, even in small matters today. An objective eye is important, and see the possibilities still that are all around. Expect the unexpected as plans change because of COVID and everyone goes for safety rather than tradition. I know that is not what everybody wants to hear, but practice approaches to this temporary new reality is important. At least these rules are temporary, and it seems that there is an end in sight, finally. Okay, may we all learn to live in peace and allow others to explore the reality in their own unique way. That's my quote for today. And my blog is, we hide the truth behind gruffness and fear. We hide the truth so we can steer our mind away from knowing something real, away from remembering what we need to heal. It is a risk to drop the facade and grow, but it is freeing to finally allow yourself to know. Know the truth of the journeys and allow it to end. It's time to finish one thing so we can begin again. Thanks, everyone.